See, after National Award for Americom, I was thinking my movies will be something else, not a biopic.
I'm hot, you're not. I'm a superstar. I'm a superstar. 9XC.
Hi Omung, welcome to 9XC.
Thank you for having me.
So let's start from the next film which you're making after Maricom, the one with Aishwarya Rai, which is based on Sarbjit Singh's sister Dalbir Kaur. How did this all fall into place? How did it stem from? Where did it originate?
See, after National Award for Maricom, I was thinking my movies will be something else, not a biopic. I had made up my mind. But suddenly Sandeep came to me and says, no, read Sarbjit. It's a fantastic thing. You have to do this. I said, no, I cannot do one more. But the moment I saw it, saw the footage and saw Dalbir talking on YouTube, actually went and it just shook me up. I said, my God, this story, I knew something about it, but I didn't know such a fantastic story in the sense, it's a heart-wrenching story. And if I don't do this, somebody else will do it. So I remember I was in Malaysia and I called him, okay, I'm doing it. He said, huh? I said, yeah, I'm doing it. Should I announce? एक दिन के बाद announce कर दिया. The moment then I came in, I actually read the whole thing, felt it, says it is quite a huge. The moment we are writing it also, we're crying. My writers are crying. Whoever we are narrating, it's like it touches you. So I had to do this. I said, "ठीक है, I break my rule. I'll make another biopic." It's not that I'm gonna just become a biopic director, but experience है, so it helps me on this film.
But didn't you think it was a controversial subject, which might generate a lot of wrath from certain people closer to Sarbjit Singh, the family?
No, it is a sensitive subject. I don't deny that. Yes, you have to tread very carefully. You have to see what all you can say, what all you don't. But the fact is there. It's out and open. You can just go on YouTube, you see everything. She said everything. Everyone knows about it. But the unsaid is not told. So I want to say that. What actually happened? Why did it go? How did he go? What all happened for 23 years? And that is quite touching. So I can't deny that it's a sensitive thing. Yes, there are two nations involved and all, but the fact is fact. And there are both the places we're going through the same thing. It's not only India versus Pakistan or anything like that. यहाँ भी हो रहा है. So the subject is sensitive, but somebody has to say it. And why not me?
So how did you approach it? Did you go to Dalbir Kaur? Who called up?
We got Dalbir down over here, had her narrate her whole life story in front of us, and obviously when she's also narrating, it's a very emotional thing. We have to be very sensitive how much she can say, how much she can't, because she's reliving everything. And it's a huge journey. It's 23 years of struggle is a big thing. So she narrated the whole life story of hers. Then actually we went and did a research. पंजाब भेजे, सब जगह जाके देखा कि क्या क्या हुआ था actually. What happened when the first day she went in, how many times she went and visited, what all went through. It's like a very political thriller type thing. It's like an espionage thing, unveiling and अभी छूटने वाला नहीं छूटता है. So we did complete detailed research and then finally now the script is ready.
But the word was that she took a long time to say yes and she had a lot of reservations in it.
Who? Dalbir?
Yeah.
No, the thing is it changed quite a lot of hands earlier. This movie was supposed to be done 4 years back when he was alive. That was the whole thing. It changed a lot of hands. And so she's always wanting to make this film. Right now he's not there, so people will ask, why are you making the film? The truth has to be told. So that's why I'm making this. And she didn't say took a long time at all. That's just rumors and all that. We called her, the next day she was here. Exactly, sitting right here and narrating the whole script, and we were all listening to her, it's like, ab kya, and we had to take a break because she was so emotional. So it is, she wants to tell the story, and she entrusted, okay, she also didn't know who I was, so she also went, हाँ Maricom direct किया है, sensitively करेगा, तो हाँ दोनों इस तरह से हुआ.
Yeah, so after you told her that everything is in place, and she must have asked you that आप किसको cast कर रहे हो, मेरे रोल में, सरबजीत के रोल में.
The thing is, see, they're from a small town, but it's like गलत casting नहीं होनी चाहिए. Obviously, his daughter Poonam, and she also had come. So they were always wondering they didn't wonder about who Dalbir will be, but they were wondering Sarbjit कौन होगा. My papa was tall. Describe करते वक्त ऐसे करते हैं. तो obviously एक mindset आ जाता है, but nothing like हमें ये चाहिए वैसे. We announced it and didn't tell her that Aishwarya was doing her role. Randeep Huda was becoming Sarbjit. So these were like wish list in somebody else's mind, not theirs. We just said and announced it, and they were surprised. Sachi, ऐसे कर रहे हैं? They're like so humble. They didn't even think ऐसा होगा. Why will Aishwarya Rai play Dalveer Kaur in the sense, suddenly the thing is, okay, now it's a serious platform. It's not just one offbeat movie that we're doing in a biopic.
But you hadn't finalized Aishwarya and Nodip.
Not at all, not at all, not at that time. I mean, after I heard the story, and then we thought, okay, who will do justice? Because it's a bracket which has to age to 55, 60. The struggle is quite a lot. So somebody who's experienced enough, who will take it forward, and that's why we thought of Aishwarya.
So tell me, how did it this whole Aishwarya thing fall? Because she doesn't meet everybody. It's not easy to meet her. It's not easy to convince her. At least that's the image which we have.
See, for me, it was easy in the sense because I know her. I've done her second ad in her life. First was Pepsi, and Prahlad Kakkar had gotten to in our office when I was in HTA. So the second ad of her life I had shot. So obviously I know her, and I've been with her in all the shows that she's done, so making sets and all. So it was easier for me to get just one meeting. In the meeting, and after 15 minutes of narration, she said yes to me. So it was not difficult. And जो बोलते हैं कि मिलना difficult है ये वो सब नहीं, because see, friends है, and if she's convinced about the script, we didn't even have the full script at that time. I just narrated like this is the script. She untrusted. She knew what I'm gonna show. I showed her visuals. This is what I'm looking at the film as. She said yes. I said, are you sure? No? 15 minutes we got up. She shook my hand. Yes, we're doing.
So you had Priyanka in mind before. I mean, that was a...
No, that was rumors for people to ask, because obviously I've done Maricom with her. So people are saying, who are you casting? Are you looking at this? Every name came up front, but we hadn't decided at all. So I just didn't answer to the rumors. I said, okay, I'll announce myself and then let people know.
You didn't think Sonakshi will fit in? Because Subhash Ghai, when he was making this film earlier, he had Sonakshi in mind.
Yeah, I know. I mean, but I don't even think that she said yes at that time. I don't know about that. Yes, we knew that she was approached, and in fact, I had a party just before we announced this, and everybody thought that because Sonakshi's come from a party, she's going to be in the film. But it was not so. And the thing is, when we are writing the script and all, we require someone elderly, in the sense more experience. And I'm not saying that Aishwarya's comeback is the thing. That's why I've taken. Suddenly there was a gap, and we couldn't figure out which actress to do. And Aishwarya's name came up. I said, why not? People asking why Aishwarya, and does she look like Dalveer? I said, no, we're not talking about like some Mahatma Gandhi or Nehru that she has to look alike. This is a biopic, a true story that we are telling. I'll portray Aishwarya in such a way that people will believe that is Dalveer Kaur, and it fitted beautifully.
But what was that one thing which got her the role? I mean, it's a loud character again, it's a emotional character. I don't think she's done anything of this kind before.
That is why. Exactly, that is why we took her, because I mean, see, she's a director's actor. She can be molded any way you want. Why didn't she question one bit in 15 months if she's saying yes to a film? She knows she can deliver. She saw something in that, because I've not done this before, and here's a chance to, it's like a second comeback type of a thing. Jasba will come, second film will be this. It's a good role to portray. And when I was thinking also, I was looking at all her earlier past, like, she's beautiful, that is the other, not a hindrance, but that is thing that comes in everybody's way. So I'm going to change her look and fit in, like, she will look like, a very strong-headed Punjabi female, a small village, Bikkiwint is where she's coming from. But what she becomes is what the journey is. So she's the right choice.
But now that you say it, that's a hindrance, which is, I mean, I think it's true, because people have, I think, appreciated her more for her looks than for her acting.
So this is a nice thing to change around. I mean, I'll change around people thinking like, पहले Maricom के लिए भी वही बोल रहे थे ना. Starting में everybody had doubt ना. How can Priyanka become Maricom? She doesn't look like this, that. Now nobody is questioning. Everybody saw that is the look, that is the feel. Yes, who else will do? That is what people are coming. Who else? Sorry, what मेहनत ये वो तो किया ना. ऐसे ही होगा.
You work with Bhansali, who's a tough taskmaster. Now you're working with Sandeep Singh. How do you compare the two? He also comes from Bhansali's.
Yeah. I mean, see, I work with Bhansali more than he has also done, because I was working with him for Black, for Savaria. So I know Bhansali, and he is a taskmaster. Whatever he's molded us also in the same fashion. And Sandeep has and me have come together as a partner. We're producing different films. It's like Blue Lotus Pictures is what we have formed as such, and we're trying to make good cinema in this place. A new beginning. That's why Sarbjit, the first stamp is Sarbjit. Now you can find out like what is to follow. So we are serious movie makers. We want to make good films, And that's why I entrusted Sandeep and we came together.
But was it easy to deal with Sandeep than with Bansali? Are you allowed to make this film more than what you did in Maricom?
The thing is, see, Maricom taught me a lot. Okay, that experience is coming over here. Sandeep is molding himself in this structure. I am who I am. The way I was in Bansali, with Bansali, the way he is with me will be the same. Freedom nahi, in the sense, we are, back and forth is there, you know, talking point is there, and it's an experience that you carry forward. Everything is an experience. So I learned nicely in Maricom how to make a film. You know, I have never directed before. So it helped me, and he has an experience. He has worked with Sanjay a lot, so he knows his thinking. But here, it's not a freedom, but it's our own baby. So you'll, you know, with gloved hands, we'll, like, you know, take care of it, and that's how we're doing it.
So did you inform Dalbir Kaur that you have chosen Randeep Hooda for Sarbjit's role? Did you take a permission?
No, we didn't take a permission. We didn't even take a permission for Aishwarya also. But yes, while they were here, Poonam was, you know, I asked Poonam ki, who do you think should play your father's role? So lots of names came in, and usme ek Randeep Hooda ka naam bhi tha. So I said, okay, I mean, we are not off the mark and all. And if they're also thinking something like that, because tall, Naujawan, you know, hatta katta, 6 feet, Punjab, we feel, to aa jata hai, and suddenly he fitted very well. We didn't inform, but before announcing, yes, we did, and they were very happy.
So when do you start the film? Where do you start it?
We start the film in end of November, beginning of December, and Punjab is what we are looking at, Amritsar. I mean, in her place, which is Vicky Pind, but closer to it, in a village close to that, and Chandigarh, and then Delhi, and Bombay will be the sets.
So let's go back a little to Maricom, and you won so many awards for it. So is the pressure now a little more on this, that you have to deliver to that level? Plus you have Aishwarya Rai.
Pressure is for every film. It's not that whether you win an award or you don't win an award. Agar nahi hota to bhi pressure hota ye film pe ki boss, it's a second film. So nothing to do with that. At that time when you get awards, you're fantastic. You're ruling and you're happy. But wo din par award aata hai, fir chale jata hai. You know, abhi sab lage hue awards. It's not that, oh, I won a national award, I won this award. Achha lagta hai ki that year, 1 year that went by, 1 year of Maricom we just celebrated, felt good. You know, this movie didn't die out. It's like, aake Thursday, Friday, mein chale jati koi picture. Well, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, finish. But here it lasted for a year and everybody was rejoicing. So it felt good for the film, that we didn't go wrong anywhere. Yes, the pressure is there to deliver a fantastic film because we've done so much and the experience should be carried forward. Not that, oh, Baba, everybody will be on Hawkeye. वो है, I mean, सब लोग बोल रहे हैं, बाबा तेरा second film है, you know, like that. Yeah, I know, why, you don't have to pressurize me. I am looking at this film as a new slate. This has to be a fantastic film. I want to say something anew. Maricom को भूल जाओ, ये मेरा again start है. It's like that. Any set also I do. Every day you are, that set if you deliver, that's your best set. पहला भूल जाओ. ये नहीं हुआ तो पहले वाला का कुछ फायदा नहीं. So I look at every day as a new challenge.
What is the update on the legal notice which one of us sisters,
no, nothing, it's not.
Baljinder, came up and said, I am the Sarbjit sister, I am sending a legal notice to.
Nothing has come to me. Those are all in the papers. I mean, people will start talking, lots of people will do things. हमेशा हर biopic पर होता है. It's not this is a new thing. But nothing has come to me, so I'm clean slate. Dalbir saying I'll handle everything. I said okay. Because she is part of the film. So she, अगर मेरे को कुछ भी आ गया तो ऐसे please Dalbir ji, handle, don't worry, nothing is going to come to you. Nothing to you, Ash or anything. I said okay.
So what is the duration? I mean, how much time are you going to spend making the film and when are you planning to release it? 2 months to make. Release in May 20th. The announcement is done. I mean, we're planning to, like, you know, counter Cannes together and that zone. And May 20th is what the release is. 2 months flat, in and out. Punjab and Bombay. Finished. Are you tense about the future of Aishwarya's first film after her baby Jazba? It just might reflect on.
No, nothing like that. Because
I mean, if it's a hit, it just.
See, the gap will be quite a lot. So I don't think so. People will think, "Arey, she's." But Jazba will do well. So hopefully that is the, you know, fingers crossed that yes, if it catapults, it will be a fantastic thing. If for any goddamn reason it doesn't work, then this is another film that will lift it. That's what I'm hoping for.
Thank you, Omung.
Thank you so much.
Nice having you. Thank you so much.
You.
I'm hot, you're not, I'm a superstar. I'm a superstar. Not exceed, not exceed, not exceed.